Michael backs his way in with Richmond on him. MJ off the glass and good. We played one half of basketball here in Sacramento. And the Sacramento Kings lead the Bulls at halftime, 49-48. Richmond spins, finds Corliss Williamson, who had a nice first half. MJ got a piece of it. He's gone.
Yep. So, horse apiece. Michael was stripped by Richmond in the first half. Now Michael comes back here. He's got 15.
MJ right through a bunch.
Oh, vintage. Show him the ball. Pull it away. Put it on a yo-yo. Let's take a look back at that shot where Mike turns the corner here, scoots around Luke Longley. Watch this. Go up, shows Smith the ball, pulls it back, and then throws it back up and in.
Richmond goes baseline. Oh, right back up. He got it. He's fouled by Michael. Richmond drives baseline. Michael knocks it away.
Look at this. What a one-on-one battle here.
Picks up his dribble. Brown got a piece of the pass. Williams into the corner for Grayer. Richmond steps out. Michael got a piece of it. Here he goes.
Yes, and a foul. He never could catch up to him. Mike with a beautiful steal. Taps the ball out. Will go to the ball, go down the sidelines. He's ahead of Richmond. Richmond now reaches out to grab, but Mike goes up with the lay it in.
Grove with the fake. Michael tries to use the screen. Back to Luke. Oh, yeah, right back to Michael. Timeout, Sacramento. Timeout, Kings. 3:38 left, and the Bulls lead it 100-87.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan and company remained perfect since the All-Star break.
5'9".
Bonus. Time winding down. Final seconds, first quarter. Jordan. Right on the money from the turnaround. 8 points for Michael.
Lost it. Turnover for Miami. Here comes Pippen to Michael Jordan.
You could see that play developing the whole time, and that's Jordan Pippen looking at each other all the way. That's from playing years together.
A little more than 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jordan on Leonard. Michael's got 4.
I think he's the best post player in basketball.
Pippen at the other end. Jordan working on Leonard. And Michael again down low, fading away and knocking it down.
Especially against this team, Chicago, who does not turn the ball over that often.
Low post, Jordan again leads and fires. Michael Jordan.
Well, can you play better defense is the question. Just not going from him. He's a lot smaller than Jordan. Jordan's bigger, and right now, Jordan is in a zone.
And down to 10 on the shot clock. Jordan with 12 over Leonard. 14 for Michael Jordan.
Wow.
They cannot stop him. 3. Fakes the 3, hits Jordan over Brown, and this time Jordan beats Brown.
That was personal.
Yeah.
It can work out. I guarantee you, Riley would go looking for another franchise player.
Because Riley is all business.
Yes.
Kerr to Pippen. Up high and down hard. Scottie Pippen.
At Tim Hardaway. Tim turns his head for 1 second, and goodbye, Scottie Pippen, for the dunk.
Wham!
You know, they say you must keep your eyes on the player and the ball. Hardaway loses sight of Pippen, and this is what happens. Morning wanted to
hitting 58% right now. Jordan the spin.
Oh, wow.
Michael Jordan with 20 points.
And he's feeling it. When he caught it, this is about right now. Michael Jordan is punishing him for those words.
Triple team. Jordan knocks it away inside. This is a different Chicago team. Earlier in Miami, 99-72, Jordan in Chicago, humiliated by Miami. Tonight, it's a different face they wear against the Heat.
Yeah, well, everyone has been talking about messages except for the Bulls, but they're doing it right now. You're not that unhappy if you're Pat Riley.
Better defense now by Miami, clamping down. A 3 by Michael Jordan.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot.
But look at this. You know, Scottie Pippen is the one trapped. 3 guys running at him, giving Michael Jordan an open 3. When Scottie Pippen was not there, Michael Jordan didn't get open 3s.
And Pippen works the perimeter. Jordan had 16 in the first quarter. Dancing on Leonard. Up and down. Michael does the 1-2-C. Oh, what a play.
Oh, wow.
Way he gets free.
Look at the breaks right there. Wow. I mean, you have to keep going, and that's what Leonard did. I tell you what, that was great recovery by Rashawn Leonard and great help by Alonzo.
Pippen, who's looked very smooth in the first half. Jordan again, that same move we've seen over and over and over again. Michael, he's back on defense. Leonard gets it on Jordan. Michael goes right by and takes it inside.
That's too easy. Sessions in this second half is not going that way. I mean, watch Scottie Pippen here. Tim Hardaway just stands and waits and lets Scottie Pippen scores, and then this is just too easy. Michael Jordan, a easy free late guys to do that.
Well, you got to reel them in sometimes when they drift too much away. Jordan with 33, 35. Michael Jordan. For a guy from Marquette, it's real good. Here's Jordan. Again, Jordan dominates inside.
Smitty on the wing. And Jordan there to rip it out of his hands, and he'll go all the way. Well, the Hawks were looking to get a whistle that never came.
Well, that's what I mean about the Steve Smith-Michael Jordan matchup. Michael comes out very aggressively and very physically. And Smitty has to be ready for the challenge to face him.
Pacers at the Dome at 7:30.
Step out, step out.
8-6 Chicago. Hawks have not shot the ball. I showed you a moment ago they've had 3 of their first 4 tonight. Smitty just snuffed by Pippen. Hawks have shot under 40% in each of the first 2 games against the Bulls. Jordan there to follow the Pippen miss. MJ off early with 6, and the Bulls lead by 4.
His effectiveness on the pass. Jordan, the long one.
24-19. Backdoor alley-oop. And Jordan already double figures with 10.
takes a little extra as he knocks down this shot, but zeros on the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, they have just called a 24-second violation on the man the Sporting News called the most powerful man in sports.
I would not argue with that assessment.
Jordan. He's got a dozen now. Bring it out. MJ jams it. Boy, the Dikembe went down. Final seconds as Jordan goes to work. And that's the end of the half. Take the shot. He defers. Now behind the head to Longley, a Mutombo block, and the shot's no good, and the rebound to Jordan. 4-on-2. MJ lays it on.
Off that missed shot, they are off and running. Bulls much more explosive.
89-68. Jordan scoops. Oh, another one for the memory bank.
And reaches in and pulls this jewel out. Count it. Bill Bradley once had a book called A Sense of Where You Are. Says you don't have to look at the basket when you get in certain areas.
There's trying to poke it away. Now Jordan operates down the lane and rolls it in. 99-89 Chicago. Dikembe puts it in.
Yes.
And the foul on Longley. Longley up top. Jordan moves in, shoots it, hits it. 29.
Well, it'll be a good time for Smitty to catch on fire in these last 2 minutes, because you're going to see a steady diet of MJ on this end.
Good coach. Left. They got a chance to rush the shot. He may make it because he's done it forever, but
yes, he has.
you love him not to have a clean look, and you'd love it to be rushed.
He gets the ball right.
MJ trying to deal. 2 on the clock. The fake, the shot. Banked it in. Are you kidding me? Timeout Atlanta. 10.8. 110 to 108. None.
None. Good answer. Right answer.
110 with 4.3. Bulls ball. Inspired play from Chucky Brown, Mookie Blaylock, and Steve Smith. They battled back to tie. Now the Bulls are trying to win it at the buzzer. Jordan has it. Top of the key. Moves up at the buzzer. He did it again. If there's any man in the NBA, you cannot let him have the ball uncontested with 4 seconds to go. It's Michael Jordan.
And came back to make a real good game of it, and it really took some heroics of Michael Jordan consistently for the Bulls to come away with this win. Goes right, rhythm jumper, high spring, count it.
Well, Lenny Wilkins sees a play like that.
Oh, man.
The nightmares come flashing back. Final score.
Of the basketball against the Bulls, they are so good and they can create turnovers.
Michael Jordan over Anthony Peeler. Michael heard from for the first time tonight.
He can get that shot whenever he wants.
Jordan inside. Michael the other way. Fire goes in. Unbelievable play by
Rolls out, and then that's going to open up some driving lanes to the basket.
Here's Michael Jordan working on Peeler, and that is Jordan's shot. A spinning fadeaway, and nobody does it better. Peeler again, shot clock at 9. MJ on Peeler. He has to alter the shot and try to feed into Marbury, and that's out of bounds, and a nice turnover forced by the Chicago defense.
So that's why Michael Jordan is so special. You know he can play offense.
Bulls on a 6-0 run over the last a little less than 2 minutes. Michael Jordan, he's got 10.
Self up for the easy basket against Michael Jordan. When we talk about Michael not scoring, he's back into it.
That is his first shot attempt in the second quarter. The rebound, the 10th by Rodman.
Big Stan just mistimed his jump.
What a pass by Jordan! Oh, what a play! Did you see that?
Super play by Super MJ.
That is just so beautiful. Looking one way.
Off the dribble. Great timing on the basketball. Great feel.
And Michael Jordan has put in 17. He's got a 3 in there, but wonderful play right here by MJ.
Michael Jordan so creative in the air. He can change his mind at the last second and still make a spectacular.
Not that it wasn't the right call, mind you. Just it was tough to see. Jordan inside. Michael's got 19.
If you don't block out great jumpers, most times they will get the rebound.
They got one-on-one coverage. Peeler and Jordan. Michael inside, and Chicago has their first lead tonight.
And Stephon must recognize that once he gets to the paint.
Barnett almost got a hand on it, maybe have touched it. Mitchell was there, and they knock a breakaway from Pippen.
Oh, that's a great shot.
But nonetheless, court for Pippen. By Roberts to the rack. Oh! Good coach to Michael. Peeler is there. Roberts the second wave. Big Stan got a tree trunk in the way. And off to Pip again. Shot clock is down to 6. Michael Jordan got inside and comes down with a tomahawk.
That's the game they must get back to.
Pippen on top to Michael. Could it be another 3? You betcha. You betcha.
Right now, he's the great basketball this year for the Wolves.
Here comes Michael Jordan. 3.5 to play. MJ into Rodman. Another great pass by Jordan. Oh! I absolutely love you. Alley-oop! Oh! What a play by Kevin. 12 points in the game. And he's got it. He works on Porter. A 10-2 run by Minnesota. Michael Jordan.
Oh, man.
Michael Jordan pulls a Houdini. That play, you know, here it's commonplace, but to us, to see something like this, held once, bumped twice, and then going the other way, out of bounds, tosses it up. Incredible. Just incredible.
You know, speed, strength, control, hang time, feel, touch. He's got it all.
91-84 off the foot. Here comes Michael. Buckle up for Michael Jordan. Oh, what a play. That may be it for the Timberwolves, who trail by 9 and sends this crowd into pandemonium. His 35th point on a wonderful slam. Michael Jordan, who is the March NBA Player of the Month and leads the league once again in scoring with that wonderful 13-1 record in the month of March. Burrell and Harper, and the shot clock is at 4. Michael against Peeler. Michael Jordan again. He dances inside with the best of them.
The double team came too late, and he decided to go inside to take a tougher shot.
Michael again, the fake. Oh, what a play by Jordan. Every time he touches the ball, you just say, how can it get any better? And it does. It gets better with every shot. Porter from the wing to the lane, and he goes right across and comes up with 2.
Pretty shot by Terry Porter.
He's got 12. Burrell. Michael Jordan. How do you stop him? He's got...
Jordan wheels around Hornacek and hits it over Ostertag despite the bump, and he comes to the line.
Nice move, nice move. He put his body on Hornacek and froze him and then spun to the baseline. And the thing that makes this play work is he spun on him baseline, gave him a little hit, and he took the bounce from Ostertag and hung in the air. We talked about Jordan's strength last week. You know, he's a guy that, you know, most people don't realize how strong he is. He takes the bumps, he takes the hits, and he goes to the line and he finishes.
Jordan turns and fires over Hornacek. Hornacek and Jordan really jostling. Fakes him and then shoots over him from the baseline.
Hornacek is just giving up too much size. Well, Michael's having, you know, a flashback from last year's finals where he wasn't double-teamed much, and he knows that he can get it over Hornacek anytime he wants. So he spent on him a couple of times up below. Now he's going to just fade him here on the baseline and shoot it right over him. Hornacek, being a shorter player than Jordan, not having the leaping ability that Jordan has, Jordan can get his shot off on him anytime that he wants.
Malone juggles it, and Longley picks it up. Brown's got Jordan on his right, and Michael will finish it.
Well, Michael's one of the greatest finishers who've ever played in the game. He knows how to run.
Longley, loose ball to the floor. Longley has it, and now Michael is free.
Great. John Stockton and Karl Malone. He's chasing that ring also.
Jordan's turnaround. He's got 15.
In the end of the game, the experience would show. Utah led in a lot of those games, but Chicago took over at the end.
Jordan just forces his way through there. And now he has 19.
Call that gangster in the basket, where you just take a basket. There's no finesse. He just backs him down, and it's all power. I'm just going to take it. You know, that's what we call, you know, he's just gangster. He just took the basket. And try to get Utah's 4th, 5th foul before the 6-minute mark so they can
reasonably in check. That is the 24 points a game. Those with the and Malone. Longley. Better range than most centers, but that was a brick. Jordan comes out of there with the rebound. Fakes Hornacek off his feet and then swishes it home.
The fundamentals, the simple fundamentals, the pump fake, wait till he flies by you, goes up and sticks the shot with perfect form. Michael Jordan has all the moves, you know. Everybody concentrates on his great moves, but look at the simple things. Just a little easy pump fake, lines it up, gets himself square, and goes up in perfect form. That's what makes him the great player. It's not the flash.
To 10 as he misses the 3. Pippen gives it back to him. Michael to the drive,
nice.
And it could be a 3-point play.
Nice. What made it is he gave him the juke. You know, he juked Okotaj to the right, and then he went around him. You know, he got him off balance because he knows Ostertag is a shot blocker. Watch it here. You know, he come in and give him the juke, give him the fake. Now Ostertag's off balance, and he beats him. Okay, let's take another look at it. Watch him get Ostertag out. You see him leaning right there? Now he's off balance now. And that's what you have to do to the shot blockers. You have to get them moving one way. You have to get their feet moving so you can throw them off balance.
Jordan, crossover.
Oh, slam. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, my God.
Oh. Are you all right, Zeke?
That hurt me. See, I would have spilled my popcorn on that one.
But they're still down 10. Malone. And he was fouled.
Okay, then forget what Malone just did. Let me try to explain to you what Jordan just did here. He gave him the crossover, then he shook him with the hop step, rise. Ugh. Oh man, you just got posterized. Ostertag, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. See, that's Michael Jordan at his best. And this is where everybody runs. See, the smart guys, they'll run away when they see him coming like that because they don't want to be on the poster. Difficult game then from that point on. You know, funny things happen in games like this.
Neither team over the limit. Bulls ball on the side. Jordan to the basket. Yes, and it counts.
Ostertag, baby. Don't you have cable? Again. You know, it's the little fundamentals. Watch the fake, the jab to the right, comes in, sees Ostertag coming. The strength of Jordan to go over and finish the play. That's what makes him special. And there's the 3 points now. Now you got a 6-point game with 2 minutes to go, and now here come the demons again.
Poked away by Jordan. Stockton and MJ to the floor, and John saves it to Russell. Ostertag's open, and Burrell takes a good foul. In situation with Brian Russell, this side of the court, you can't help but think of the play that ended Game 1 of the finals.
Yeah, but that was sweet. You know.
Jordan turns and hits.
Well, they're trying to double team him on the low post, but the double team is getting there too late, and before they can get there, Jordan is turning around. Well, Jordan knows that the double team is coming, so he'll try to get his shot out quick. He posts his Ellie up in the low post, sees the double team, steps back, and fires. They got to get to double team him a lot quicker.
Field lead by 10. Jordan spinning on Ellie. Here comes. Ellie trying to stop Jordan. It's usually futile.
He's in the thing today. They got to come double team him every time he touches. Now Jordan goes into the low post. He's already beat him going one way. He comes back the other way. And now you're going to see it again. He beats him to the middle. He's unstoppable. Between the legs, once, twice, 3 times. I feel it. I'm shaking. I'm baking. I'm shooting. I'm switching. Gotta come.
I am. Jordan, double team, shoots it anyway, hits it anyway.
Now, Matt Maloney comes to double team, but he comes to double team. They send a smaller guy, Jordan, able to go over both of them, reads it, backpedals, shuffles.
Officials allowing perhaps an extra step, but to no avail, and Chicago out with the ball. Michael giving lots of room and making Houston pay.
Now, what made that play happen was Dennis. Michael sees a variety of players. He faces Marielli here, comes back again, takes him inside, reverses on him, and then he's going to trick Roderick Rose behind the screen, step back, shoot the J, and then he's going to take him low, pump fake, and switch. They've tried 2, 3 guys on him, but can't nobody stop him today.
Yeah, he's given just about everybody a taste of it in recognition of this look inside the game. In the first half, we pieced it together. Here's what happened. Roderick Rhodes puts it behind the back, drives on Michael Jordan. Barkley thought that Michael fouled and there was no call. And listen to what Barkley says to the officials.
That is a foul. I know he's Michael Jordan.
And that earns him the technical. Hey, that's a foul. I don't care if he is Michael Jordan. Now, Michael is jawing at Barkley, and Ahmad Rashad tells us from this. Jordan over Rhodes. The rookie's going to be watching this tape for a while.
Michael gets his stares Roderick's down, goes up, shoots the J right over him. Don't feel bad, Roderick. He done that to me, too.
That's the 4th foul on Roderick Rhodes. And look at Barkley and Michael.
Yeah, these two guys, see, when you're friends like that, it makes you compete hard.
And stolen by Kukoc. Here's Jordan for the pull-up.
That's pretty. That's beautiful. That's pretty. Yeah, see, they in the park on a Sunday afternoon saying, I got you, you got me. A little headbutt right there. Come on, get some next week. I'll see you at the park again. Believe me, if there was nobody in the gym, these two guys would be playing the exact same way. Because as I said before, basketball is Michael Jordan's true love, just as it is Charles Barkley. It comes before everything else.
He's got Emmanuel Davis on him now. Pulls up and drills one over him.
Yeah.
He says, all right, I'll give you a little taste of what I gave your buddy Roderick Rhodes. Cross paths at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Boom, watch it, here it comes. Boom. See, I love that. See, that's competition. You got to get a stop, you got to get a rebound, and you got to go down and convert.
Jordan has 33. Make it 35. Jordan again, 37.
You know, Michael Jordan's like one of those old guys at the park. You know, you go and play against him every day, and he beat you 10-8 every day, and you walk away thinking, man, I only lost by 2, I only lost by 2. But he toys with you.
Barkley against Rodman. Barkley might have thought he deserved the foul on top of it. He'll settle for the 2. Jordan fires a 3, and that's the way to stop him.
He's in a serious thing. And Michael's feeling it. He's doing it inside, he's doing it outside, he's shaking his head saying, ooh, yes.
And he has the youngster from Delaware State, Emmanuel Davis, completely at his mercy.
You still got Barkley and Jordan going at each other. That stuff is great, you know that.
Jordan from Rodman for 3 and 43.
Roderick Rose fell on the screen, he slipped. And with this guy, you can't slip, you can't make a mistake because, you know, you feed him. You keep giving it to him, you keep giving it to him.
3-on-2 with Jordan in the middle of it. Dishes to Pippen.
Picture perfect foul.
Right back in his face.
Jordan backing Richmond.
It's not often you see the two stars oppose each other on both ends.
Jordan on the block, posting Richmond. Oh, and the dip to Dennis. Rodman with his first, could not finish it.
If the pass was any good, he would have hammered it down.
Absolutely. Williamson just a bit off the mark of that pass. Scotty rings a three.
So Pip with 5 quick points. Give the ball.
Scotty Pippen. Jordan. First field goal of the quarter for Jordan, has 16 in the game. Mentioned. Jordan wants it on the block against Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond, good battle down low.
They're playing him physically, aren't they? Now Johnson, a late double team. Michael Smith baseline. Yes, and a foul. Score the field goal.
Richmond with his 3rd foul. Michael comes up with points 17 and 18, and he's got one more possibly from the line. There's a lot of battling down low, grabbing and holding, and they're letting them both go at it. Michael doesn't ask for any quarter, and neither does Mitch. They both go, and then Michael turns around and gets fouled and knocks the shot down.
Scotty was way out in front of everybody else. Tony, no look to Dennis for the way in.
Dennis just hanging in the corner, picks up.
Looks for it, didn't find anything. MJ on top for 3.
Trapped up in the air.
Grady, spin move in the lane, puts it in. Tracy McGrady. MJ goes inside. Tony gives it back to him, and Michael hits again. Now for Dennis. MJ with the jump.
Now he's going on here. He's got 10 in the first quarter. Jordan looks to answer, and indeed he does. And Jordan in turn had Brown. Iverson away, but Pippen somehow got it back. Jordan the trailer from Brown. Wow.
What a great play by the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan getting the ball stripped by Allen Iverson. The ball is loose. A one-handed pass by Pippen and a great finish by Michael Jordan.
Slam back by Rodman after the miss by Pippen. Into double figures with 10. Jordan off the miss by Kukoc. One thing Mike has done throughout his career, one of the best rebounding guards. That was one the Bulls had give. Jason Cappy in for the Bulls now. Clarence Weatherspoon as Iverson wasting Brown right there, and a foul. So no one thus far able to stop Allen Iverson. Ron Harper exited quickly, and now Brown having his problems.
Well, take a look at Brown. I mean, he's playing him straight up. Anytime you play Allen Iverson straight up, you're setting yourself.
Allen with 17 as Jordan answers at the other end.
Sixers are able to pick it up and take off with it. Then Allen will end up with a basketball on the other end. Good defensive play on one end. Getting quickly into the play offensively on the other end.
Tries to shake her out Mike that time. Jordan swats at the ball. 9 to shoot. Allen wants him. Goes right, goes left, stops. Ratliff in there. And finally taken away by Mike for his 5th board.
Take a look. Here's what everybody came to see. Allen coming up just a little short on the shot. Then on the
Iverson against Judd Bushler. There it is. Shakes free to the cup. Yes! The fat lady is clearing her throat. Jordan draws the contact. It counts and a foul. Just when you think. Just when you think. Here's Michael Jordan.
great crossover move by Allen Iverson. Getting by Judd Bushler. And then on this end, it's Mike. Spin move, pump fake, leans in, gets the foul, the high arcing shot, all cotton for Mike. Whatever they decide to do, and that's generally a good time to
Pippen now watching Iverson. Allen with the left hand. Don't count it.
He's a two-guard, and a nice job. Michael up, over, and in. Again, they score out the triangle. The ball enters Tony Kukoc on the side. Michael just flashes down the lane. He beats Ray Allen, goes up on that side, knocks it down, picks up the foul on Allen. Look at it again.
Allen kicks it out, and Ron Harper was right there. He's got MJ on the left side.
I thought it was gone. I thought it was out of the gym. I thought it was too high. But not for the guy with the cape. 4 of them by Big Dog.
Wow, he hit that again. MJ turns and looks, starts the back, spins, fades, and hits again.
Michael with 10.
Shot clock at 8 as MJ has it with Glenn Robinson on him. Michael got him in the air. Fadeaway jumper is good again. 6 of 6 from the field for MJ. Down low. Out on top. Wide open Ray Allen. That's a three-pointer for Ray Allen, his first point.
The first quarter, in that last game, they scored 36. Michael hits on another shot.
MJ starts to back in. Comes around, hangs, and hit again. 8 of 8 from the field for Michael now. Tony up high. Goes down low for Michael. See if he can continue where he was. Yep, he can. There. 9 of 9 from the field for MJ. Johnny told you last time, the Bucks can tie. Gilliam had it knocked away by Luke. Put the shot up, got it back. Kicks it out. MJ. Gone. Yeah.
What a play. Michael Jordan, perennial member of the all-defensive team. That time he just tapped, and went in and slammed it home.
Coming up on 2.5 remaining. There's MJ. Fadeaway jumper from 16. Rattles home. Michael with 29 now. Michael on top. Shot clock at 6 at 5. MJ comes down, hangs. Nope. Rebound. Luke went over everybody to pull it in. Into the corner. Michael for 3.
Hello. Long time coming, but Michael's there for 3.
Robinson drives the baseline. High archer in and out. Luke Longley with a rebound. Had it knocked away. And Michael right there to hold on. MJ accelerates down the hole. Around it, and he's fouled.
Oh, you hit it on the head, Tom. He came down. He gave one of those shake and bake moves, and down he went the middle. Hammered it home.
MJ had the rebound, got it back. Pushes it up the floor. Down the lane again. He lays it in. Timeout, Milwaukee. 11:07 left, and the Bulls have opened up a 10-point lead. Robinson, one-on-one, beautiful spin move. Wow, that's pretty. Close-knit group right here.
And he's just a blanket. Security blanket.
That's right. MJ fakes the three-pointer. Drives baseline by Gilliam and a hand check.
No look over the head.
MJ with it in the corner. Spin move, baseline, fadeaway jumper. 108-93.
Jordan coming up through the middle. Michael fading away again. Now you can see Doug Christie could not have played Michael Jordan any better than that. MJ to Pippen. Kukoc. Oh, backdoor to Michael Jordan. What a fake on D. Brown. That's a big-time move. Michael Jordan just drew the defender away, never took his eye off the ball, and just flew underneath for that tremendous effort by Michael Jordan. Chauncey Billups wanted a foul, and you know what? He was right on. Scottie Pippen was all over him, but didn't get it. Watch Michael Jordan in here. Oh, unbelievable move right there. Just anticipated that ball was going to be thrown back under the basket, took his man out, Chauncey Billups, and just wants it himself right now. On the rookie. Oh, dagger over Tracy McGrady. Well, as soon as Michael Jordan realized that Doug Christie was not in the picture, you could see, hey, give me the basketball and I'm going to take this jumper right now. With young Tracy McGrady. Kukoc. Back out to Michael. Jordan starts off this second half by burying that one. And for Michael Jordan, that's 13 points.
The basketball, they thought it was a shot for them at every possession, when really you have to wait and be patient and just read and knowing that your shots are going to come off of a lot of movement.
Jordan, oh, he got it again. That fadeaway has become his patent move now.
And again, you can't fault Doug Christopher to have to make the extra pass. They understand the little things you have to do to make the game easier.
Jordan one-on-one with Camby. Oh, can you believe that?
That's how the game becomes easy. Looking over to Chicago Bulls bench, some of the players just kind of looked at each other.
And back out again.
Dennis Rodman, again, doing such a great job of keeping the defender underneath the basket. He pushed Oliver Miller underneath, so that rebound would be bouncing in his direction. Oliver Miller wouldn't have a chance to get it.
Jordan again, bringing the crowd to its feet. Here comes Kukoc on the steal. Jordan trying it again. Reverse, and Michael just
in the air, hanging. Watch this move coming up on the baseline, up under to the other side, and again that English off the glass. Michael's so proficient at putting that ball in the right spot with just the right amount.
You can bet that Michael would love to take the shot now. And he got it again. 5.4 seconds left. Billups heaves it. No.
And the Raptors didn't have to do that. Chauncey Billups didn't have to throw up that shot, Rod.
Michael Jordan just gave us a wink and a smile. He did it to them. Michael Jordan does it again. 5.4 seconds left. 33 points. And look at it again.
Marcus Camby switching. You can see D. Brown coming over to try to help out, but it's too late. Jordan gets inside, elevates, and it's nothing but net again.
Please don't tell me that this is the last season we're going to see Michael Jordan, because he is an absolute icon.
The other end, Michael says, look, I'm turning on him and I'm taking him. Head fake, take him strong.
And a timeout with 5:29 remaining in the third quarter. Jordan guarded by Kobe Bryant. See what he does against the youngster. Off foul.
Kobe on Michael to the foul line, the jumper over him, and that's the way the first quarter will conclude.
So therefore he has a difficult time coming down to the finesse game.
Well, he hit them both that time. Remember, at the end of his career, Chamberlain actually was shooting them from 18 feet. Michael into the lane and hammered. Lakers by 3. Bryant over Michael. The Bulls down by 3. Michael with Kobe up on him. The whole bag of tricks. Jordan guarded by Bryant. Takes him inside and banks it home.
Let's look at the student and the teacher. They got Kobe driving, but he'll try to use the teacher's move on him. Jordan shuts him down. Then Jordan comes down and says, let me show you this one. Bam! Okay, now let me see if you can get this. Okay, the back cut. Did you?
Golden State a shot. They're doing a lot of it. Oh, Michael with a nice move on Joe Smith. He went up, showed him the ball, pulled away, put it back up again. He's got 24.
Longley kept that possession alive. With his 9th and 10th points of the night. 4.5 to go in the game. Bulls leading by 7. Jordan to the right hand. Michael with 26. Rising up and saying, hey, let's put a stop to this thing here now. Let's get this game over with.
They laughing and showing. I mean, they're not talking trash. They're laughing and talking now.
Jordan with 11 in the fourth quarter. Joe, 4 games this week. Longley backdoor Jordan. Beautiful feed from the big man. 30 for MJ.
Last 2 minutes. It is. See what happens here. Okay, here's the last basket. Michael just slides the baseline, gets a return pass from.
A lot of times that baseline cut needs a bounce pass, but Luke that time just a little dish, and Michael able to collect. Moving more on the perimeter shots. The lob for Jordan. The dummy play works.
Yep.
32 for MJ, and that's the dagger.
There's the play out of bounds. Pippen flares it up. Michael catches, puts it in, and you're right. We call it the dummy play because you don't say anything. You just look at the floor, walk out there, and you make this basket. You say, "Hey, dummy, where were you?" Well, now Pippen
to appreciate and enjoy all the festivities because of the sickness of his uncle there in the hospital.
1 of 2 for Shaq at the line. Jordan from the head of the key. With the follow.
But at the NBA 50 celebration last year, Kobe told us, he said that he learned from Earl Monroe and Tiny Archibald that patient the rim, everybody else only a spectator.
Jason Williams of the Nets checks in. Jordan baseline, got it.
The thing that's happening out here today is nobody's double teaming anybody. So you're allowed to display your skills. You're allowed to use all your moves because the coaches wisely have decided not to employ any traps or any double teams.
Bryant for 3. He didn't come here to be bashful.
How much did you listen to your all-star coaches, Isaiah?
Well, I listen to him all the time because I was young and afraid like Kobe Bryant.
Count it, plus the foul for Jordan, who now has 8 and a chance for 9.
But Michael told him, bring your A game. And if you don't bring your A game, I'm going to embarrass you. Michael, get him on the low post right here, and they give him the fake and the fade and the lean. Follow through, and you get the little bounce and the skip. That's when you know he's in his rhythm. This guy can put it in, and he's got 3-point range. I hope he takes one today.
Bob, I think the 2 most overlooked all-stars who are finally here are Schmitz and Nick Van Exel of the Lakers. Wisconsin, halfway between Milwaukee and Chicago. He said his dreams as a kid were just to go to Division I and be on TV every now and then. Now here he is at the ultimate game.
Kobe Bryant couldn't stop Michael Jordan.
Hang down. You got the one-on-one. You see everybody clears out.
I'm not so sure what that was, but Kemp has it now. No matter how good Marbury and Gugliotta may be, but it's a matter of who the fans wanted to see. Like this guy, Kobe Bryant. The starters, at least, are the province of the fans. The reserves voted on by a consensus of each conference's coaches. Kobe was missed.
Well, this is Karl Malone's first All-Star game without John Stockton, and he told us Friday that he feels kind of lost. He doesn't know what to do without his partner out there, but if he gets hot, he says he wants a lot of time and he wants the ball.
MJ slithers inside Bryant, and a goaltending call on Shaquille O'Neal, but he really took the youngster to school on that exchange.
Isolated along the baseline to back him down. You look inside, the little hitch, the step underneath. Kobe hung out to dry. Shaq only the goaltend possibly.
But see, that's what teammates do, Bill. You're not going to embarrass my teammate.
Double team leaving Anderson open, and he misses a wide open jump shot. Here comes Randy Brown trying to penetrate, and there's Michael Jordan who says, I've had enough of this. And Jordan with the first basket of the game. It took 2.5 minutes before somebody got on the scoreboard. Picked up by the Chicago Bulls as they shuffle some of their bench personnel this year. Michael Jordan with the jumper has 4 points. Getting to the winter season fast here.
That's right.
In Chicago. Here's Jordan posting up against Nick Anderson. Puts up the jumper. Michael Jordan with 3 baskets. He has got 4 rebounds as well. And Michael Jordan, by the way, having a very big rebounding season early on. You know, he'll about 2.5 seconds between the game shot clock and the shot clock, and here is Hardaway and Jordan one-on-one with 5 on it.
That's a 1-4 set.
Jordan pulls up, and Michael Jordan has the last word, doesn't he always? He has 8 points and 7 rebounds and a very big first.
Ending. Michael Jordan, you can see the clock right here. They are in a 1-4 set, and by that we mean Michael has the entire floor to take his man. If anyone double teams him, then he can find, and you're always going to get a free shot. Now, Chicago Bulls could do this anytime with Michael Jordan outside, and they'll always get a wide open.
10 on the shot clock. 62-47, the Bulls in front. Michael Jordan with a reverse layup. And that would have gotten the crowd too excited. Well, it's up to Michael to get the crowd going. We've decided, right?
No, absolutely.
11, Michael with 13. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And hitting from the corner is Michael Jordan, who's got 15.
unseat Michael Jordan. Here is Jordan firing away, and Jordan hits, and I don't think Michael Jordan cares whether he wins the scoring title. He's looking for that jewelry. Lead. Jason Caffey driving. Good defense inside by Orlando. Jordan gets it back from Klein and hits 21 for Michael Jordan, and a 19-point Chicago lead.
Because they have just rushed their last 2 shots, and there are plenty of time on the shot clock.
Jordan changes hands and lays it in. Michael Jordan with 23, matching his number.
He just said, I'm taking over. And I mean, you can see it. I mean, as soon as he caught, he just said, get out of the way. Boom, 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 bam.
And he has said that before.
Yes, I do.
I believe. Gets a big hoop. And Jordan fouled by Outlaw, gets the basket and the foul. Michael Jordan is indeed thinking of taking this game over.
Dick, what a play. Mainly because Michael Jordan was streaking down the left side of the floor, and Tony Kukoc puts it right in his hand. A little bit like what you're seeing on Sunday these days, right?
Yeah, with some of those wide receivers and quarterback, but great court awareness by many of the Bulls tonight. Magic, and that's 4 on Outlaw.
Now just keep an eye to the right of your screen. Here goes Michael. See Michael take off. Watch Kukoc put it right on the money.
Kind of decoyed.
They're trying to make Mullen work down here on Tony Kukoc.
MJ gets the lob over the top, fakes, comes underneath and puts it in. Just a quick move, John. Just a quick little head fake came underneath.
Well,
Bulls 3 of 6, Pacers 2 of 5 from the field. Reggie drives baseline. Dennis Rodman came over to help out. Loose ball. The Bulls pick it up. They had a little reunion before the game. Tony very quickly, no look. Bill Wennington puts it in. Shooting it. Mark Jackson goes right to the basket, kicks it out, and Ron Harper was right there. 3rd turnovers, and Jay with the slam.
Tony takes up the one dribble just to bring Mullen over, and Michael hammers it. Kukoc, he brings Mullen over, gives it to Michael, and Michael just hammers that ball, tattoos it down. Good fast break by the Chicago Bulls. And out and go with a smaller, good defensive lineup.
Good defense by Michael, out of bounds. That'll be Bulls ball. 5th Pacer turnover.
Michael has done a good job. Harper started on Reggie Miller, and then they switched. Michael's got him now.
Dennis gives it back to Tony inside MJ. Shot clock at 6 at 5. Michael got him in the air, came underneath and put it in. 6 points for Michael. Wennington looks for the open man. It's Michael. MJ, another good fake, comes underneath the high Harper. He makes it look good. 8 points for Mike.
Didn't say much, but all eyes were on him. Everyone was just looking at his emotion and feeding off of that. That's back to you.
MJ comes through the lane, off the glass. Tough shot by Michael. Rusty LaRue runs into Luke, threw it back, and nice. Rusty right there gets it ahead of Michael. He's got Ron Harper with him.
Yes, sir. Just forced it on. Great play by rookie Rusty LaRue to get it. Feed it ahead to Michael. Mike with 13. Bulls up that lead a little bit here, Tommy, to 5 with a minute and 25.
That's what shot clock and game clock. Not a lot of difference. Reggie Miller.
Travel.
And he walks. 4.3 seconds left.
They're going to put more on it. What happened? Here's the play in here. Knee, left knee in the knee, and boy, does that hurt. I thought he had hurt the right wrist. But
Scott Burrell comes in for the Bulls. Hurt his team a little bit, but post-up defense, he is very good. Michael Jordan with a fadeaway jumper hits that. 17 for him now. 4 points here in the 3rd period. Rolls through, knocked away by Luke Longley. MJ was right through it. Power Tommy for the smash. I don't know how he got by Rick Smits. 7'4" or 3 or somewhere along that line. He's real big. He is a biggin. By Reggie, went by Smits. Went by Smits and hammered it down. Went by Chris Mullen. Look at this. By everybody, got hit across the nose, it looked like, and there was
You know what? Let's look at it one more just to say, all right, there's by Reggie, there's by Mullen, and there's by Smits. Wow, he deposited in the basket.
Pacers are on an 8-2 run the last minute 40.
Both teams with 14 points in this quarter. Reggie with a beautiful fake around Michael and up and in.
9 on the shot clock, brings it out, finds Judd Bushler with Mullen right there. Inside, Dennis Rodman had it blocked away by Dale Davis. Reggie Miller, crossover dribble, lays it in.
Reggie Miller with 2 nice moves now on Michael. Got 13. The Bulls had a 5-point lead here and all of a sudden dissipated it.
Pacers with the lead. Bulls have a fresh shot clock to work with. Michael goes backdoor inside, got it counted, and he's fouled by Jalen Rose.
Luke that time had to wait. He looked around to his left, his right. Where is somebody who's going to get open? And as they take a look at him, Michael went right to the basket, went around Rose. Rose smacked him on top of the head.
Judd Bushler will check in. Jalen Rose, by the way, picks up his 4th personal foul. Michael with it on the wing with Rose on him. MJ fakes. He'll take the long deuce and hit down. 23 for Michael now, and it's a 5-point Pacer lead with 5. They double team him on top. Tony. Tony fakes the shot. Kicks it to MJ. Baseline fade away. Michael hits. 84-79.
5 minutes gone by first quarter. Tony Gamble, Duncan, Michael Jordan the block. Tipping around a screen by Rodman. Michael Jordan in the hole.
Yes,
what
sir.
A shot by Jordan off the rebound.
One up, got that rebound, and he was sailing towards the court. Dickie Simpkins in the lineup for the Bulls.
Michael with 5, Scottie Pippen with 10.
MJ now holds the top 10 career records in Bulls history: points, games, minutes, rebounds, steals, field goals, free throws, attempts on both. What a career.
19-14, Bulls on top, and here's Scottie Pippen. Under 2.5 to go first quarter. Jordan in close. Oh, shot that on the way down.
Shot it over everybody coming to help, too. Big guys coming to help.
Pippen ahead to Jordan. Michael, quick turn.
They had to foul a take, and they didn't do it. And bang, Michael hammers you. He's got 9.
And the first quarter comes to a close.
Bulls had a 10-point lead coming into this quarter, and now struggling to hang on here. 2:15 left.
Simpkins finds Jordan. Michael with his first field goal of the second quarter has 11 in the game.
Well, terrific also is in the last 5 games, the Spurs have turned it over.
3 of those came early in the first quarter, John.
Yep.
Michael with 13 points. Under a minute 30 to go in the half. Burrell. Got a good look at it. Tip by Jordan. 15 for Michael. Jordan goes to work. Robinson got it on the reverse. Michael got it back.
Pippen's in the corner.
Michael to the fallaway over the Admiral. Jordan flashes to the foul line. Beautiful up-under move. Couldn't finish it. Person trying to save it. Saved to the wrong side. Rodman to Jordan. And
wrong guy. They saved to the wrong guy under the Bulls basket. You almost better leaving that thing go out.
And 2 guys in there in the circle. Gonna let him jump. Jordan against the 7-1 David Robinson.
Michael
won the tip. I don't believe it. He was just quicker, you know it?
Dennis was standing way back so they couldn't fast break.
Yeah. And Dennis was surprised to get the ball. Michael. 19 for Jordan. Bulls again by 7. They lead by 3 now. 8 to go on the shot clock. Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan. Steps away from Jaren Jackson. Jordan, the pull-up fade away over Robinson. Boy, I say, as the shot clock expired.
Yep.
Oh, man. 21 for Jordan.
5 points the lead. Chicago. Chased down by Jordan. He has numbers to Kukoc. Tony! Beautiful pirouette shot by Tony Kukoc. Score the field goal. Now Jordan. Michael double team coming at him. Gets it away to Steve Kerr. 5 to go on the shot clock. Jordan. Inside of Robinson.
In the face, everybody. Duncan's got 11 rebounds. David Robinson with 8.
The Bulls on top, 86-78. Rodman to Jordan. Michael mishandles for a moment. 5 to go. Down to 3. Down to 2. Got it away. And hits.
Plenty of time. Are you kidding me?
He could restore a 10-point lead if he makes them both. If I'm not mistaken. They've got the shooter's bounce on the second. 28 for Jordan. The lead is 10 for Chicago. Rodman on the block. Now he vacates. They cleared out for Michael Jordan against the rifleman, Chuck Person. Robinson lurking to help. Jordan to the left hand in their face.
They had big-time help that time from Duncan and Robinson.
30 for Jordan. The Bulls with an impressive.
Offense is where Dudley has his shortcomings. Michael Jordan hits the jumper. Little more than 3 minutes have gone by in the first quarter, and this crowd is up for this game, as they always are when the Bulls come to town, and that means number 23, Michael Jordan, with his second field goal, ties the game.
Well, when he gives you that quick jab step move, you got to honor it.
Larry Johnson looking for the foul, nothing there, and here come the Bulls. They have a 3-on-3. Jordan puts it on, and he is fouled hard. Oakley was the first to get him. And it will be against Charles Oakley.
Well, you can see Michael's alive tonight. Now, this is just a nice staggered dribble, and as he explodes, you know tonight that there are not going to be any gimme layups in this game. The Knicks are going to punish anyone that goes down into the paint and force you to make the 2 foul shots.
Allen Houston guarded by Michael Jordan on a 1-4 setup right now, and Houston going to the basket and scores. Allen Houston off to a big start, has 6. Oakley with a no-look pass gets it back from Charlie Ward, and Oakley hits from the corner, but a fine assist by Charlie Ward.
Now, see, that shot's key to get Oakley going, Dick. He's only shooting 41%. We're talking about a guy throughout his career, 48 to 50 every year, hits that jump shot automatic. This year, struggling.
Michael Jordan, he's not struggling from the field. Allen Houston off a screen, off the front rim, and Charles Oakley gets the offensive rebound, picked up the loose ball off of Longley, and a scoop shot by Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward, who comes into the game. Kerr trying to get on track. And a great pass, Charlie Ward to Larry Johnson.
The half-court defenses at both ends tonight, tenacious.
That's by Jordan, and it doesn't go. John Starks with a great feed into Buck Williams, and the Knicks with a terrific job of passing. They're very unselfish here in this first half.
Your team is not shooting well, and you're without your second and third leading scorers.
Jordan makes the basket, and only Michael Jordan, 2 seconds on the shot clock, can make it look so easy.
Major key, Dick, is shooting over 50%, which he was struggling early because of the dislocated finger, and then he's averaging 7 rebounds a game.
Under a minute and a half remaining. Chicago 2 of 5 from the 3-point territory. Allen Houston driving the baseline and puts it in. Beautiful finger roll by Allen Houston.
He's blessed with such incredible athletic talent. But you've got to stop settling for that 8 to 12-foot jumper. Take it all away, because if you get fouled, you're an 82% foul shooter.
So he has been more aggressive. It's apparent tonight. And Allen Houston, 6 for 10 from the field. Michael Jordan comes back, and he's got 12.
Now you see the value of a Chris Dudley, because like we said earlier, that's his 3rd block. The rebounding is there, but he gets the non-call from the official for body contact.
And he's made all 3 blocks after he picked up 3 fouls. Knocked out of bounds with 13 seconds on the clock. It is still Chicago ball. So Jeff Van Gundy, after Dudley picked up 3, decided to stick with Dudley, and Dudley is not disappointed. 3 block shots, tough ones, and has not picked up a foul. Longley with an air ball, and the Knicks with the ball and a 4-point lead, and Allen Houston gets hit by Michael Jordan with the elbow. That'll be Jordan's second.
Well, that was a good foul, mainly because Houston was going to blow right by Michael and get in for an uncontested layup.
Knicks lead 46-42, and going back door was Michael Jordan with the layup. 17 for Jordan, and Jeff Van Gundy calls a quick timeout.
You cannot lose contact with him. Just keep an eye to the right of your screen. See, there's going to be a back screen, and Michael goes through, and you see the distance between Houston and Michael. With Michael, you got to keep the forearm on him. I know it sounds easy, but you got to bang that angle, and he had to shoot around the side of the board.
And the Knicks turn it over. Jordan coming back, and look how fast the Chicago Bulls can attack, and Jeff Van Gundy will call a second timeout in the first 3 minutes of this third quarter, and the Bulls have taken the lead 49-48.
Now this is bad offensive play by the Knicks with the turnovers, and then the quickness of the Bulls. Now you can see right here, that's an angle shot. He let it go up over the top of the board. He knocks it in. At the other end, they fall asleep again.
Here's Jordan. He's got Charlie Ward back.
Oh, pretty.
And a great play as Burrell, and that is a picture play.
Michael just saw a little breath of fresh air, and as they took it away, he makes the pass to Burrell.
Ward with the offensive foul with 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Michael Jordan, yes, spectacular reverse layup. He's got 23.
Now just keep an eye as he tiptoes along the line, and as he comes up right there, plays the glass beautifully.
Chris Giles and Buck Williams coming in. Excuse
I'm
me.
sorry, Dick. That was my fault. Just the way he tiptoed along the line without stepping out of bounds is beautiful to watch.
Jordan over Childs. He timed his leap. Knicks by 2 with 1:43 remaining here in the third quarter. The Knicks have outscored the Bulls bench 20-7, but Michael Jordan now with 27 points. The Knicks turning it over, not protecting the ball well at all here in the third. Jordan hits a 3, his first of the game. He's got 30 points, and the Bulls are up by 3.
You know, because of that finger that he dislocated on his shooting hand, one of your 3 fingers that besides your shot release, he has only attempted 44 threes coming into this game.
Childs with a nifty layup. Starks won't let Kerr get the shot off. Great cut by Jordan, and he hits again. John Starks, 8 points in the third quarter, but Michael Jordan is still hot.
This guy is totally under control.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Jordan turnaround, and he's got it. Never even looked as he crashes in Jeff Van Gundy. Allen Houston driving against Michael Jordan. And Longley clears the rebound.
That was a beautiful screen for Longley at the other end of the floor, and Luke should have put that one down.
Jordan. And Ron Harper hits from the corner. Crowd thought Jordan had traveled, but he just got to his toes. He never really left the floor. 5.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Michael Jordan goes up with it. Basket good and a foul. Jordan with 38 points in the game. And it looks, you got that look in his eye now.
He's just doing it. It's just slow. He calms himself down. He takes a, just watch as he measures this up. And you can see he was bumped that time.
His best nights here, 55 back in 95, and then 50 points on November of 86.
And he backed it up by another 51 as the clock is going down. You see it on the highlight of all the Knicks games. Running into the corner, shooting with 3 Knicks hanging on him. The ball goes in. They win the game at the buzzer, and he falls into the Knicks bench.
We get close to a minute to go. 13 on the shot clock. The Knicks lead by 1. Michael Jordan gets the foul on the basket, and he is totally undaunted. 43 for Michael Jordan.
Michael has gone baseline from the left side of the floor 5 times in the second half, and he has scored or been fouled in every opportunity.
Michael Jordan has 43 of Chicago's 89 points. Charles Oakley picked up the 5th foul and now make it 44 of 90. Here comes Chris Childs. Bulls lead by 1. Charles for 3 off the mark. and the Bulls are going to win the game. The Bulls win it in dramatic fashion, 90-89, as the Knicks did seemingly everything right tonight, but could not finish the task.
You didn't in your wildest dreams expect it was going to be this hard coming in here tonight, did you?
Yeah, we did. This team is a feisty team. They're playing at home. We just had to do the necessary thing. We were playing without Tony, so we're losing some scoring right there. So, you know, it was a good battle. You know, our defense held up. We forced them to take tough shots. We shut down Houston in the second half. He got off to a good first half, and I was kind of hesitant the first half because I got an early foul. I didn't want to get in the foul trouble. I knew we were short on men, so I kind of played it soft, and he torched me a little bit in the first half.
Now, you did really take over offensively. Did you do that because Kukoc was out?
Yeah, and plus I got hot. You know, I got my rhythm, and you know they went through a lot of different defensive players, and I knew I had them confused, so I just took advantage of it.
I don't know why this man is sweating. He didn't really play that hard tonight. Dick, he'll be back to you guys who really worked hard.
29 points in the second half of the fourth.
Busy.
At 22, a season's high against the Boston Celtics about a week ago. Here is Michael Jordan in the paint, and he is fouled. He is third in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage. The Pacers lead by 4. Harper on the return pass backs it off. It is left open. He goes for the 3 and misses the rebound by Rodman.
Now, Kukoc is playing Smith straight up, and that is going to be the matchup tonight. That will open up perimeter play because you must double team.
What a play by Michael Jordan as he winded his way down the lane through a sea of white shirts. And Michael Jordan with his first points of the game tied
the ball. Now just watch Michael weave his way down inside. The defense is slow getting to him, but then again, Michael has a tendency to make the defense look slow.
And we can take a look at this again, doesn't he? It looks like they're standing around in molasses as he goes around practically the entire Indiana team.
Well, Mike, Chicago defensively, and then their offensive ability once Pippen is with them.
There's the double team on Jordan, and he beats it and gets the foul as Antonio Davis helping out Reggie Miller on Michael Jordan. It may take a lot more than that as Davis committing the foul, and Michael Jordan now with 5 points will go to the line.
Now this is just Michael at his best. See, Reggie's playing him one-on-one. Now, see, the double team came, and it came late. They'll play two-man with Reggie Miller and Smith.
Here is Jordan up and under, and he scores. He went up and under. Mark Jackson with Reggie Miller on him, and we're seeing some spectacular maneuvers by Michael Jordan.
And make you pay the price. Now here you have Michael posting up, splitting the double team, which was late, and scoring. Remember, Pippen, Jordan, Kukoc, all outstanding post-up players.
Tony Kukoc and Michael Jordan looks up. He's going to take that final shot and hit that shot. The basket counts at the buzzer as Michael Jordan silences the crowd. With 7:35 remaining in the second quarter, these two teams have the best records in the Eastern Conference of the NBA right now. Jordan, double team, beats it, and is fouled. A turnaround on the baseline, and Michael Jordan has made more spectacular shots in his career, but never as many difficult shots as we've seen in this first half.
Yeah, now he's working very hard. Jalen Rose plays him well here. And he's right here. Now just watch as he takes the swipe right there, and then he caught him as he recovered to go for the shot block.
Rose with the personal foul, and Michael Jordan misses the free throw. Tony Kukoc also back in the lineup, and Jordan, no basket. Jordan bobbled the pass, and that is where the 1 second went by the boards. He bobbled the pass inbounds, and the time went out, and Phil Jackson is complaining to Ron Garretson.
Yeah, you know, they're saying, you know, fast clock, naturally you're on the road. If this was in Chicago, everybody'd be happy because we'd still be waiting after the guy dribbled the ball 3 bounces.
Only the second Indiana turnover of the game, but Rick Smits has to be the go-to man. There is Jordan going up and gets the roll. He had Derek McKee in his face, and Jordan now with 17-10.
We're going to give you Michael just blowing by people right here. Now just watch how easy he makes the shot look. Now he had to go in the air past 2 guys in white shirts. He already went by 2 off the dribble. So we give him.
Where was that 5th man?
Yeah. Be embarrassed.
41-38. Smits picking up Jordan, who loses Smits in a hurry and misses the lay-in here.
But he's got to be able to keep Pippen busy.
You like saying Pippen. Yes. A lot of Kukoc with a 2-point basket. So Tony Kukoc has 10 and 4 Bulls are in double figures. Larry Bird the floor considerably for the Pacers when he can hit the perimeter shot. Here is Jordan working in, and he reverses himself and leaves Reggie Miller at his wake. Again, posting up against Reggie Miller is Jordan. Jordan with the turnaround.
Never foul a jump shooter, and especially one as good as Michael Jordan. Now, this is just a great move. See, he faked going to the baseline with the right hand, came back right into the lane.
He's got Miller defending him. Here's Michael's shot. It's good. Michael Jordan now with 22. Go wild off the boards the rest of this game. Jordan posting up against Miller, up and under, and he backs it in. Michael now with 26.
I'm sorry, Dick. That was just a great move by Michael. A beautiful head fake, an up and under move, and then the presence. He realized that was a difficult angle, a swish shot, and he banked it home.
The Pacers a huge boost. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Jordan with a fall away, and the rebound by Scottie Pippen. Jordan driving the baseline this time. And Harper gives it back to Michael, and Michael hits.
Oh, boy. And a foul.
And a foul as well.
Unbelievable. 4-point play.
That was a 2-point basket, so it could be a 3-point play. Pretty good anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. This is nothing but hustle. Michael made that pass from behind the backboard and now steps up, makes the shot. Antonio Davis with the foul. Understands how big this game is tonight, and he's keeping the hot guys on the floor.
Jordan's shot is good. Michael Jordan now with 31 points. And the Bulls break the tie in the first minute of the fourth quarter. Mark Jackson in the backcourt with Reggie Miller.
He took that, beat the double team.
4:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Kukoc hits. And again, the comments Larry Bird said to you, I know what Pippen and Jordan will do, but Kukoc is the X-Factor.
Dick, once again, they catch one of the days anticipated that pass.
Here is Derek McKee. As you know, you never know what you're going to get offensively from him. Here's Rick Smits with a turnaround. Too hard off the glass. Smits is upset with himself because he had a good opportunity.
Yeah, he should be. He and Antonio Davis.
And 11 on the shot clock for the Bulls. Kukoc guarded by Antonio Davis. Jordan coming in. Jordan with a big basket. 33 for Michael Jordan.
Up by 3. Michael has it over the bit. Now they go to Kukoc here. As Michael goes in to set the double, watch Rodman screen Reggie Miller, and Michael releases as the man is going to come off the double. Just keep an eye on Michael now as the ball is rotating. See Rodman, watch him pick off Miller, and they catch him underneath. That's the first time that they have looked for that play all evening. Right here now is that if you get a shot up within 8 to 10 seconds, you're going to get 2 possessions.
Jackson looking for Smits. And Jordan gets a hand, and a foul is called against the Indiana Pacers. A loose ball foul, but it was Michael Jordan who got a hand on it, and Reggie Miller committing the foul.
That's right. That was a great play by Michael, and then through frustration, Reggie fouls. Now they take it on the side. Both teams are shooting the penalty on the next play.
So Indiana has used its foul to give, and more important, gave up a possession and a timeout called by Chicago. Here's the play, the tip by Jordan, and the frustration foul by Reggie Miller.
Jordan, no-look pass, Longley. Pippen, Harper, Jordan, and now Hawkins switches over to Michael Jordan, and he fronts it. So we'll go back door and get the reverse layup.
And he knew exactly what was going to happen. Luke Longley flashes up, Jordan back cuts, and gets a layup. And look at Michael Jordan. Right when the front, he's signaling for Luke Longley. Right when Longley flashes, Jordan back cuts, gets an easy layup. That's just good, fundamental, solid basketball. 3-point shots from Seattle.
See if Hersey Hawkins fronts Michael Jordan now. Jordan over on the left wing. Here's Rodman, backdoor cut. Hello.
They pass too well in this triangle offense for you to front Michael Jordan that far away from the basket. I mean, that was great right there.
Here's Jordan with a pump fake. Kukoc has it taken away. Rodman, no. Kukoc with another chance. And he'll go to the line as well after making the basket. And Michael Jordan, Wingate have 3 fouls in about 2 minutes in the first half on him.
Now that was Jordan. That had nothing to do with an offense. Talk about Jordan scoring in the offense right now. There's 3 guys, and Jordan, all he sees is one thing, and that's the basket. He does it pretty well.
Jordan drew the foul and is back at the line on the point.
And I do. I liked him at the beginning of the year.
I know you did.
You know, I've stuck with.
Now Peyton with a switch. And Jordan with the follow-up. Seen that before?
Boy. When you get the clock down to 1, you give it to Michael Jordan and say, shoot.
The follow-away.
Boy. He's been doing it all night, Vern. And again, they said he was sick before the game.
Here is Michael. The head fake on Garnett. Over him into the lane with the game's first two.
So much for being sick. Yeah, I think he's okay. He's got the bounce. He's got the skip. He's ready to put on the show here today.
And his shot rattles out. Here comes Bryant ahead of the field. Reverse slam.
See, that was a ooh and a ah and a clap. That's called a 360 in-your-face slam dunk at 19.
He's got the ball in his hands again. To Garnett. Back to Kobe.
See, that's the ooh. Kobe and Garnett. You know, 2 of the youngest, the superstars, keying up, eyeing each other. As they get their tempo and they get their rhythm, the game and the pace will start to quicken.
Kemp pushing it up the floor. Takes it in. Dumps it off to Hill. And the reverse isn't there, but Jordan stuffs it home.
Well, I listen to him all the time because I was young and afraid like Kobe Bryant.
Count it, plus the foul for Jordan, who now has 8 and a chance for 9. Jordan left alone. That's usually not a real good idea.
But Michael Jordan has the real handle.
David Robinson just looked at him and said, do you ever miss jumpers? Or just to go to Division I and be on TV every now and then. Now here he is at the ultimate game.
Kobe Bryant couldn't stop Michael Jordan. Robinson came over to try to help on a double team, but Michael hit the hoop anyway.
Because they all want him back, and the people in Chicago love him.
And Jordan nails a 3 for emphasis.
The all-star of all-stars, the MVP, Michael Jordan.
All right, thanks, Amon. At spike, Terry Cummings, the veteran, just in. His reverse shot ties the game at 29, but not for long.
Simply off guard penetration, the drop off and the lay-in.
The Knicks are within 1. Michael brings it back to 3.
Michael Jordan loves to get into that mid-post area. Great footwork, the fading jump shot. You cannot get to that.
Rebound Jordan, and the only series the Knicks won, they won in 7 games in '94 when Michael was playing baseball. Good shot by Michael. Bulls by 7. Another way of looking at Michael's career, and his field goal percentage has fallen, as has his points per game, but still the best in the league.
See, Michael Jordan has played against so many double teams in his career. Many guys pass the ball and stand. Look what Michael does, busts right out of it. The guy has to grab him. You're in the penalty. You go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
But to dare him to shoot. Jordan.
Now see, with Starks taunting the Bulls like that, he got Jordan's attention.
Michael, 27.
That's an indefensible shot. He gets in such great rhythm. The leaping ability just rises right up over the top of you and shoots the ball.
Mills answers at the other end, tied again at 59. With room, 29.
Michael Jordan is so good off the basketball, but again, when he wants to get comfortable, he goes into that low post. He looks over his shoulder, feels the defense, and always goes away from pressure.
Michael Jordan, the #1 scorer of all time, and before you get to him, when you click off 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, you're just about calling the roll of some of the great players in the history of the game.
They have to be very concerned about Dennis Rodman right now, not because he's playing power forward, because they're playing him at center now.
Jordan has 31.
Montana would hit Jerry Rice on the run, where Steve Young would hit him right in the middle of the numbers, and he'd have to turn and run.
Jordan, floater in the lane. 35 for him.
Now Michael's staring Bowie down, and he crosses him over, and watch as he gets his balance off of one leg, fades right into the jump shot, nothing but net.
As they have at various points in this game, has worked pretty well for the Knicks. Childs and Ward. Here comes Pippen. Burrell, now Michael. Timeout New York. Tied at 98. Rodman screening for Jordan. He takes on just about the whole New York defense to bring his total to 41.
Now watch the screen by Rodman. He'll clean Bowie out, puts his body on him, which frees Jordan up for a one-on-one against Buck Williams as he goes to
Chicago. Jordan's first shot is there. Now he gets it back and hits a 17-footer. Michael, what a move!
Wow.
throws him on a pick and roll.
The double team and the three-point shots.
Michael answers.
See what Jordan is so good at doing. He's so fundamentally sound. He was able to get Ellie on his back early and then spin off him right into the middle of the court. You got to take that ball to the middle of the court where you have options.
The option in this case was a Drexler three. He had all kinds of time to line it up. Jordan over Drexler.
Now that's one of the battles that Jordan takes personally. He and Clyde, they love to battle each other. They've been 1 and 2 in the league as the best shooting guards for a long time. And when he sees Drexler, when Drexler sees him, both their eyes light up.
The pass for Olajuwon too heavy. And on the turnover, Jordan comes back. Pull up, and he's got 10.
Drexler has to answer the challenge right now.
Drexler and Barkley thinks it should still belong to Houston, and he's right.
Now Drexler came down and he tried to answer the challenge, but Jordan is so tough defensively that he shuts you down there also.
Olajuwon.
What I was just going to say is they can't forget about Olajuwon.
And Wennington has outscored Olajuwon 10-8. Jordan with the turnaround. And Michael has a dozen. Rockets lead, trimmed to a basket. Back to 4. It's in Jordan's hands, and Chicago has a chance to take the lead.
That's the first time the Bulls have shown any kind of upcourt pressure, and they forced a turnover.
Michael with 14, and Chicago in front 40-39. Olajuwon ties Jordan for game high with 14, but not for long. Rhodes both hurt. Jordan, 18.
See, he makes the game so easy, Bob. He doesn't, because he can shoot the ball, because he can score in a myriad of ways, he doesn't have to work so hard. He'll save that push for the last 4 or 5 minutes when it gets down to crunch time.
Ellie on Jordan. 20 for Michael. Chicago by 3.
He catches the ball, just takes an easy look, jumps up, makes the jump shot, doesn't have to expend too much energy. This time he catches it in the post. Now they want to double team him. Maloney can't get there because Michael spins away baseline, so the double team does no good. The next possession they come back, they try to double again to the basket.
Jordan given room on the baseline, and he has 22.
But what you missed there by the footwork. Watch Michael Jordan here. You see Mario Ellie, and Michael's going to go like he's going to get a handoff. Boom, little back cut, gives him a little shove, steps back and shoots the jump shot. How easy it is.
Michael stumbled a bit, gathers himself, gets it back from Rodman, but rejected by Olajuwon.
It's good to see Olajuwon move in the way he's moving. He gets beat here, and he gets back in time to block the shot. A month ago, he didn't have that movement.
That is so typically Michael Jordan. He felt he was fouled on Olajuwon's block. And look at him. He's still griping about it. So the second he touches the ball, He has something for everybody. For the officials, for the opponents. Drexler. Michael. He's hit 5 of 6 and scored 10 of their 12 points. A columnist, Jordan on the run, laying it in. Drexler has a 3. And Houston suddenly jumps back in. And a breather here. And Drexler bumping Jordan before the shot, no basket. A smattering of boos from the crowd that was so psyched at the beginning of the game. Jordan, 32 plus a foul. Jordan on the run, off the glass, 35.
Oh my.
Plus the foul. Inside 2 minutes. Jordan with 38.
Set him up on the footwork, then reverse spin, caught the lob and dunk.
Barkley from Price.
I tell you, I sit here and I marvel, Bob. I had an opportunity to coach the guy for 3 years, and to see the way this man still plays the game.
There's 40.
It's incredible. I mean, I don't even know what you say about the guy.
All you can do is just sit back, watch, and enjoy.
Maybe we shouldn't say anything. Maybe we should just look at it and savor it.
Now, did you see him set him up on the reverse? Fake like he was coming up. He and Scotty made eye contact. That's why you got to keep Batman and Robin together. And the amazing thing, you look at him, he's not even tired. He's not even breathing hard.
Tough shot to defend. Michael, way up. Yeah. Nice look by Dennis. He came around the top of the key and then went backdoor on him, and Mike hammered it home.
For Kasner, pretty good outside shooter. Goes down low to Steve Smith with MJ right there defensively. Michael moves his feet very well. Didn't take the fake. And Dennis Rodman comes rebound and play defense because you want to. Blocked by MJ.
Watch this. Tony trying it with the body. Here comes Michael from the back.
The Bulls with a rebound. Michael to Rodman, gets it right back. He'll take the jumper and hit. MJ steps out top of the circle with Gray on him. Kind of unfair to have this rookie there.
Yeah. Take the basket, take the foul. Jordan with 4 points now here. He's got 10 in the game. He's looking to get the shot off against Gray, and then he leans inside when he finds him up in the air. He goes after it off the glass.
How many times have you and I asked the question, as the replay comes in now, John, what kind of chance does Ed Gray have of blocking Michael Jordan's shot?
What you want to do is try to stay in front of him and make him shoot over you, and he can do that. Look at this.
Updated now.
Yeah, we was talking about Tony shooting better from three-point range, Tommy, this year than last year when it was in. I said, how many times you played golf? And he asked the guy, how far is his shot? And he says, a half a wedge.
Yeah.
You know, you're not shooting the... Michael, power slam down the middle. Michael gets the ball on the top of the post, goes down against Steve Smith all the way in and over Leitner. Wow.
MJ, top of the circle, jumper, and he really got it now.
Oh, boy.
41-38 now, Bulls with a lead. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first half. Leitner throws up a terrible shot. Michael right there to pick it up.
Tony, here it is. Yes, beautifully done. Tony, here it is, and Mike drops it back to him. Tony hammers it down.
And Atlanta wants a timeout, a 20-second timeout.
Nice.
They want to talk.
Done that time. You could see Tony as the trailer on this play. This was great. Here he is, harps on the left side. Michael sees Tony coming, so he pushes it all away, lays it off, and Tony, he just cleans it up. Nice job.
One more time.
You got to finish, and the Bulls have not finished on some fast breaks, but this is a classic finish. And here's it coming into your screen was Mutombo. You saw he wasn't even down there.
One more time. Give me one more, Reds.
All right, here it is. Come on, Tony, come on. That's when I saw him right back there, and up he goes. Thanks.
MJ one-on-one. Mutombo over to help out. Rick Kasner over to help. Baseline jumper. MJ drops it all.
Everybody over to help, and Mike's got 21, and he has something about a Lenny Wilkins team. You know, Lenny usually goes single coverage on Michael. That's why Michael had these big games. But that time we had 2 or 3 guys on him.
Smith with an off-balance 3 hits.
That was
inside Michael with Mutombo on him. MJ underneath.
Yeah.
Got it.
Couldn't go up on the side Mutombo was, but gave it that extra reach out. Flipped it off the glass. Mike with 29.
Harp goes down to the corner. Michael comes across to post up.
It's time.
Shot clock at 4. At 3. MJ fades. Tough.
Not much time.
Yeah, well, all right. Lenny Wilkins going crazy on the sidelines, and well, he should. Michael from 15 hits, and the Hawks want a timeout. Let's watch Lenny. Lenny may scream.
Wild on the scoreboard.
Rodman in the game.
MJ.
Yeah!
Got it.
Long.
And the foul.
Long shot by Michael over Chucky Brown.
Henderson inside. Spin. Jumper. Short. Michael got it. MJ with his 4th rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Was right behind. Double punch. No, it was in. The goaltending won it. No.
Saw a little daylight coming through here. Went on up. It looked like it's going to roll in, and Dennis touches it, and we didn't.
Michael. They gave it to Michael. 40. They gave it to MJ. He's got 40. Right. Kerr inside from Michael. He's got 42 now, and he'll go for 44 in a minute.
Steve Smith says he spun around on me. He said, yes, he did. And you sit down, Steve. You're gone for the day. Up and a hammer. Michael Jordan with 42, and he's enjoying this.
And he's Kerr with it on the right side.
I must say, Tom, that was a high that I had in my career, 30, and I thought I got everyone that went up. Here, Michael with a little move to the middle. He goes up in the air, stops, pops, 45 points. 45 big boys against a team they're trying to take over possession of first place.
Tony try to get him in the air. Luke goes down low. MJ baseline.
Man,
he's stuck 7.
He's stuck on automatic.
Michael Jordan with the rebound. Jordan off to the slow start. But when the final box score is in there, he'll have big numbers. Gets the first basket and draws the foul as well as he eased into the scoring column.
With the new rules of no forearm on a dribbler fake. Just watch this now. See, he can get a running start, and this is just an acrobatic shot. Michael at his best. See, when he gets the step, there's nothing that Bowen can do about it. He's taking it strong to the basket. And the Celtics, the coaching staff, are very impressed with Bowen. The young man, they really think that he is going to be an excellent defender.
Bowen is knocked down, but no foul. Took away and a steal by Jordan. And Michael with his first dunk of the season.
Well, you know, sometimes we have a tendency to forget he led the league in steals on 3 occasions during his career.
A perennial all-defensive selection, and a timeout is called. So the joint started jumping, but it's quiet now.
Now just watch Michael play that passing lane. There's no one better in the league because he gives you that 6'6", long arms, and the quickness.
The Bulls lead it 22-10. Kukoc gets 3 inside, and the Bulls are getting loose under the basket. Mercer just missed the steal on that inbound pass against Travis Knight. Michael Jordan with a great move. And he gets the ball back on the loose ball. He's going to go for 2 more. And not this time.
All of these steals, they have 9 steals. Now here you go. There's your score. Now watch what happens. They throw the ball in bounds. Boom. Chicago steals it again. That is their 5th steal in the back.
Expecting excitement in Rick Pitino's debut, getting some of it now.
Well, their half-court defense has been excellent.
Jordan beating Longley. Great feed from Michael Jordan to Longley in the lane.
Their game.
Here is Walter McCarty, misses from the 3-point range, and the rebound by Michael Jordan. Jordan only 13 points, beating Caffey, who gets a layup. And the Celtics quickly get it. 3:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. It's been all Celtics, and Kukoc gets 3 on a backdoor play. Tony Kukoc has 12 points now.
Jason Caffey on off the ball. Now here, you see, now watch. 3 guys double team Michael, run without the ball, and you know what? I was 1 guy short. They ran 4 guys at him. Travis Knight was late getting there. Trapping. Now this half, they're doing an excellent job. They're trapping, sometimes coming with the guy off the out-of-bounds pass, or then running out of that.
Michael Jordan with the basket and his first field goal in the second half.
Now this is Michael taking it down inside, using a reverse dribble, taking it strong. Now that is a very difficult.
Is the game's highest scorer. He has 10 more than Michael Jordan does in this game. Jordan with a fall away, hits and a foul as well. To keep the Bulls close has 21.
See now, D. Brown, you can't do that. First of all, you know you're not going to block his shot. So why are you up there challenging it for the block? You should challenge to try to stay 2 to 3 feet away from him. Get up on there, try to disrupt them, break the concentration.
Keeping the Bulls at bay, but still 4:39 and running remaining. Jordan with the layup inside, beating D. Brown. He's got 24 to
full of shit.
return to the Great Western Forum for part 2 of today's NBA doubleheader on NBC. Pippen with the game's first shot. Both he and Michael were ice cold at Golden State on Friday night. Somehow they managed to win 87-80, but they were a combined 10 for 40. Pippen 8 for 23. Michael, one of the worst performances of his career, 2 of 17. Puts it behind the back and hits from the foul line.
That's a nice fadeaway by Jordan. He struggled the other night. He wants to come in tonight and get off early. Doesn't want to get off to a bad shooting.
You can tell this is a big game. Even just past noon, it is not a late arriving crowd in the Forum. Jordan, 2 for 3.
So that's what he wants to do. He wants to get into his rhythm early. You know, he's got the bounce. You know, this is a big game. The energy is in the building. You can look at the players' faces and tell that this is something that they want to come out tonight and prove to each other who is really the best.
Stripped by Pippen. Back he comes in transition. Dishes to Michael. Well, that's what Pippen was talking about. He's a transition player, and you tend to get a more wide-open game against teams like the Lakers.
Now, Michael wants to come out early. He takes it behind his back here, and he's going to shoot the little fadeaway. Now you'll see him here. He uses the screen set by Lonely, the pump fake, the fundamentals, the simple fundamentals of the game is what makes him great. They light some fire under him.
And now here comes Kobe. He doesn't start for his own team, but the fans said he should start in the All-Star game, so he will. A week from tonight at Madison Square Garden. He leads everyone in the NBA in terms of points off the bench, averaging 17.5 points a game as a reserve.
But this will be a good matchup.
Screen. Now Michael.
Michael's got a good shooting rhythm going. He's shooting the ball extremely well, and he's matched up against Kobe now. He wants the challenge of guarding Kobe. See, they'll take turns. You know, Pippen to guard him a little bit, Jordan to guard him a little bit, and those are the 2 best defenders in the NBA right now. And Kobe's going to have his work cut out to score against either one of those guys.
Let's go to Ahmad.
All right, Bob, you know, I was talking to Michael about his showdown here with Kobe, and one of the things he said is that everybody's looking for the heir apparent. He said, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. He said that playing against a guy like Kobe really fires him up, but he's not conceding anything. So it should be exciting, Bob.
Well, when faced with whomever has been dubbed this year or this week's heir apparent in the past, Jordan has often pressed the accelerator just to send a message of his own. Rebound. It's wrested away from him, though, by Mario Bennett. Bennett to Bryant, into a crowd and off the glass.
Now, Mario Bennett is a speed player. He's one of them guys who can get up and down the court. You know, he's very versatile. He can guard you on the court, outside the court. He can do anything out on the court from a versatility standpoint.
Jordan, Pippen, Bushler, Kukoc, and Klein, and Michael. Misses long, line drive rebound to Kobe. Out of the backcourt with Jones on his right. Jordan had him defensively. Jones from the side, it's good for 3. Chicago asked for a 20 here. And in that stretch, at least briefly, Kobe and Michael were head-to-head, guarding each other for the last couple of minutes. Last 10 seconds of the quarter. Kobe on Michael. To the foul line, the jumper over him, and that's the way the first quarter will go.
Ball game and not play very well, not shoot very well.
Well, he's 39% from there. This guy doesn't make any difference if he starts well. He usually finishes well.
Yeah, almost always finishes well, and now 13-10, 4 second chance points for New Jersey so far. As MJ couldn't get a good shot there. Lane and drops it home. Harp's got 4 now. Barry Kittles with the slam.
He's got 2 buckets and they're both hammers out of the corner.
Tony comes up high, gets it to MJ, puts it up over Kittles, got it counted, and MJ was fouled. Let's take a 7-6 the rebound battle there. Scotty gets the kick out, Michael down low. Cassell over to double team. MJ goes right around and slams.
He was double teamed, but they got there too late. Left the baseline open, and MJ hammers it for points 6 and 7.
Very fundamental basketball. MJ on the reverse, turns and looks with Kittles on him. Drives inside, goes right to the basket and lays it in. The other end, Scotty started the night through, now picks it back out. MJ spins, baseline jumper. Michael with a tough shot. He's talking to Sam Cassell. And Sam threw a little forearm at MJ. Michael's not happy with something that happened right there.
Well, let's see what happens here after he makes the move on Cassell. He goes up in the air, he shoots.
Oh, the little elbow there. And another elbow. I knew Michael was upset about something. MJ gets it on the wing with Harris on him. From the left side, Michael puts it in. 6 of 11 from the field, 8 of 9 free throws, 2 rebounds and an assist. Bulls with Tony Kukoc at center. Receive a Bulls travel clock. Compliments of Tony's frozen pizza. MJ top of the circle. Jumper hits. Double deuce from Michael. Bulls with the lead. MJ turnaround jumper. Michael nothing but net. 24 for Michael at that time, and Jason Caffey with the rebound. 72-63. Bulls with the lead. Shot clock, game clock just about the same. There are the two. So the Bulls.
Sherman Douglas, watch him come over to double here. Leave his man Harper.
MJ baseline jumper hits with 5 on the shot clock. 6.5 seconds left in the third. Van Horn. Harp knocked it away, but it went right to Cassell. Inside Kittles put it up, blocked by Michael. Out of bounds, Bulls ball.
Whoa, the defense is getting tough under both of these hoops right now. Tie 94. We got 1 minute and 41.
List the layup. Rebound tapped out.
Tapped out is right.
Could have been goaltending maybe. Michael down the floor, lays it up. Big count it.
And they're taking it in a stand.
Timeout, New Jersey. 53.9 left. The Bulls lead it. After the rebound, just pushes it up the floor. Almost lost it. Comes right in, lays it in. And then they all end up out of bounds. 98-98. Bulls with a picket fence play, John, as a frisbee comes out on the floor. Don't let the paint dry, right?
Oh, look at this.
Jason's open. Goaltending. It's goaltending. Yeah, count the basket. Bulls win.
Yes, the Bulls win it. A freak play out of the side by Jason Caffey, surprising everybody. Michael never moved on the play. Jason Caffey came out, caught the pass from Tony,
and there's
hammered it in.
5/10 of a second left. Tommy Nunez says 5/10 of a second left. Count the basket. It was definitely goaltending.
He was so wide open, it was unbelievable. They cannot believe it. A stunned crowd here, and here it is. There he goes. Beautifully down. He catches it and puts it in and gets that ball knocked off by Jason Williams.
Show one more time, John.
Good pass by Tony. There it is, the hand in the jar, and he knocks it.
More like about 1,800 that were here.
Local.
MJ got it, counted, is foul.
Rick Barry. Not Rick Barry, I'm sorry, Brent Barry, but a nice move. Michael was in the post on a triangle. And watch Luke Longley go on by. It looks like Luke might get the handoff here. Michael pulls it back. Barry turns around. Somebody said the triple pull.
At 6, Michael top of the circle. Goes by right, fadeaway jumper, MJ hits. Tony picks up his dribble. MJ wants it down low with Robinson on him. Michael turnaround jumper. Luke up high, turns and looks, finds Michael on the wing. Baseline jumper from MJ.
People involved. And Harp comes down, gives it to Tony, back to Tony, and boom. Good result. Team right at this stage with the injuries to Kerr and the Pippen to be spotting a team 13, 14 points right off the get-go. Michael with a long deuce.
And the Clips want a timeout. LA takes time. The Bulls have opened up a 5-point lead with 9:01 left. Harp goes right side. Michael trying to go by. Does go by. Whoa! Block. Count the basket. He was on or inside
the dotted line.
The
right down.
dreaded dotted line.
Rodney Rogers picks up his fourth. Here goes Michael around his man, and Rogers stands inside that dotted area, and you can't do that this year.
Bulls lead it by 1. Randy Brown picked up that last foul, by the way. MJ with the baseline turnaround jumper hit. That was the last time. I mean, he had a shot blocked early in the first half, but normally you don't block it.
Individual, singly. Now you saw it again. There was 2 guys on him, and Bulls able to.
Second one from Michael. LaRue on top. MJ. And the Bulls slow it down a little bit. Michael spins in.
Oh! Explosion! Poster! It's a slow.
Then pushes it up the floor. Eric Kwiatkowski for 3, an air ball, and Rob.
Oh, look at this! Michael! Oh, yeah!
He hammered that one down, and timeout LA! 3:17 left. High five for MJ as the Bulls take the lead. By 1. MJ with Barry on him. Crowd buzzing. They love this. This is almost like a home crowd. MJ baseline jumper.
Whoa! He backpedals down, and they know the man is on fire. 16,199.
A Clippers record here in this arena. Luke finally gets it back to MJ. 7 in the shot clock. Michael against Brent Barry. Walker set, fades, fires.
Oh!
Yeah!
What a show by the man. 31. Rusty, get it over to Michael. I don't care what you do, but get it over there.
Luke with it. Turns and looks. Here he is. Get out of the Luke out of the way. Again.
Oh! Oh, he did it again. He's on fire. Pitch wants a timeout.
33.1 left. The Bulls lead it by 3. This to make it a 2-point Bulls lead with 15 seconds remaining. And the Clippers take a timeout. 15 seconds left. The Bulls lead it by 2. They almost had 6 players on the floor. They finally pushed Lorenzen Wright off the floor.
Oh, he tipped it. And it goes up. Yep.
So, John, we are going to overtime. The Bulls and the Clippers. The second time the Bulls are going for OT. Tied at 92. Tony. Kukoc off the screen from Luke. Kicks into the corner to MJ. Michael stops from 16. Hits that.
Man, big hoop for Michael, 36.
And we're tied at 97 now.
Scored the Bulls 10-6. Bulls need a quick score.
Michael comes down, fadeaway jumper. MJ puts it in with 30.1. A chance to tie here.
Here it is, Barry coming at him, and he went right around Murray. He got bumped going in. What happens, and now Michael goes for his second free throw. That's off the rim. Michael got it back.
Oh, man. Here he goes through the lane. Oh, yeah! With 8.9 left, and now the Clippers want a timeout.
Oh, are you having fun at home?
Dennis turns and looks. Back to Michael. 10 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. MJ hits again. MJ with it on the left side.
Look at Luke's open.
Longley gives it back to Michael. Shot clock at 7 at 6. MJ.
Oh, yeah! Counted and the foul. Taylor grabs him for his 5th foul. Michael with the up fake. Michael with the up fake gets points 44, 43-44 and tries for a 3-point play here. Here it is. Watch him go down the lane. Get hooked.
(107-102) Bulls with the lead. Bulls start out very high and wide. Eric Piatkowski will check back in. They need offense now. The Clippers do. MJ.
Oh! 47, a tear, and a timeout by Fitz.
2:47 left in the second overtime. M wants to win. 51 minutes. Last night he had 41.
Back-to-back for the big guy.
Timeout Clippers with 1:23 left. We'll take it. Bulls leading 111-102 in the second overtime. Harper just brings it down to the corner that their locker room is in. And that'll do it in double overtime as Michael walks off the floor. The Bulls with their first win on the road of the season. It took double overtime and a tremendous performance from Michael Jordan down the stretch. But the Bulls
handed back to Ron. Off rebound pulled down by Dennis. Gets it out to Tony. Let's get MJ in the other wing. Michael cuts through and slams it. What a great move without the ball.
Beautifully cuts through, gets the pass.
Run now.
Joe Dumars on Michael here. This is something that they didn't really want. I think they'd like to get Stackhouse underneath.
Michael, baseline jumper, puts it in. Kick it out to Tony. Michael posts up down low with Dumars on him. Starts to back in, fadeaway baseline jumper. MJ hits again. And the Pistons have the lead. Tony gives it right back to Steve Kerr. Comes around the screen. Baseline Michael. Michael in the lane, fades, fires, and hits. Down low Tony as Grant Long tried to get it, and Tony kept him away. Kukoc comes through the lane, kicks it out. Scott Burrell on top. MJ. Shot clock at 8 at 7. MJ.
Yes!
Got it. Got it, and he's fouled.
They move the ball around, maybe trying to get a 3 up. Michael fakes the 3, comes around Seeley, gets hit, continues on, strong enough to flip it up and in.
Doug Collins complaining about the call.
Doug said he never got that call when I was coaching.
Yeah, he did.
Tony, you Dublin.
Hill to all. Beautiful move by Grant Hill. That's out.
Michael stops from 20. Hits from the right side. Tony comes back around the screen. Finds Luke down low. MJ from the top of the circle. Hits again. Comes down. Flashes. Luke turns and looks. Shot clock at 5. At 4. Inside. MJ with a good move. Got it and put it in order. If they're going to, they got to hurry. Almost not worth it now. Michael spins baseline fade. Tough. MJ hits. MJ right there defensively. Hill trying to back in. Is MJ trying to hold him out there?
He lost the ball twice. You got to get it up now.
Shot clock at 6 at 5. Grant Hill in the lane comes underneath, puts it off the glass, and tough move.
You talk about working for that.
And Williams comes out to set the screen. Grant Hill on top. Shot clock at 6 at 5. Good. Crossover dribble, hits again.
Turns into the biggest bunch of cheerleaders. Dennis Rodman comes back with 3:46 to go. Michael, first free throw, knocks it.
Michael bangs both of those home, and the Bulls take the lead right back.
Luke had 8 points in that first quarter. Now he's been shut out the rest of the way here.
Nice by Luke. MJ pushes it up the floor, comes right down inside. Off the glass and good for Michael.
In a little traffic, too. He made that one, and Elkhart.
And Michael says that because of that love affair, he's going to do something special. And that special something is wearing his original Air Jordan shoes. And he said he also hopes to give him about 55. Bob?
Pippen, Michael from 20. There's his first basket.
No, Knicks, everybody's eyes is on the ball. Everybody's watching all the cuts.
Michael, 2 seconds to shoot over Houston. Got it.
That's nothing you can do about that.
From 15 in, Oakley can be effective. That was a bit outside his range. Jordan for 3. Hitting Austin, who's riding a hot streak the last few weeks. And Jordan. Michael hits again.
Well, I like what
snapped the 9-0 Chicago run.
The pump fake by Jordan, and he brings him back to the right. He takes him left, then he brings him right. The drawing kick from Harper. They like to get into the lane. And then he stares him down and just shoots right over him. But this is beautiful basketball that we're watching.
Jordan. And nothing more beautiful than watching him play. Bulls with the ball and a 3-point lead. Kukoc. Michael in traffic. Jordan with...
Watch the hesitation. Jordan to come off, and watch Rodman hesitate. He hesitates, frees himself up, but it's the delay that he has. Watch the delay. He doesn't go too fast. They always say it's better to be too late than to be too early.
Houston on Jordan. Michael into the lane to the left hand. He's got 15 now. Here comes Michael. Spinning in the lane for the slam.
Nice.
After a half, the Knicks lead it 46-43. Jordan with 17 points. Rodman with 13 rebounds. Houston has 15 for New York. The last basket for Michael in this half is one to remember.
But look at the patience that Jordan has on this move. He shakes him to the right, spins him, and then lifts and dunks it in the hole.
His 14th rebound. Jordan nearly robbed, and the shot's gonna fall. Oh man,
that was nice. Go left. Houston forced him left, and he extends and takes the hit. Knew he was going to get a hard hit from Oakley. Turns around and spins it right in. You see, Houston forces him left. He takes the short baby step, takes the hit, and spins it off.
5. Harper in the lane, can't cut it to 3, but Jordan can.
Nice follow-up, great extension, timed it perfectly, used his body. You moving about the basketball. Now watch him come in and put his left arm on Oakley to gain leverage so he can have the easy tap in. New York will use different defenders. You see Starks guarding Jordan here. He takes him low and he uses his strength. Jordan will use different methods of scoring on different people. And you see him driving around Houston going left, and against Charlie Ward, he gives him the fake and reverse and the dunk because he's too little to mess with Michael Jordan. You see his success against Stark. You see his success against Ward. And I don't know who those others are, but I venture to say they can't guard him either.
They should use others more. He missed all 3 against others. Others doing an excellent job. Jordan will fire again, and he'll hit to give him 23 points. Jordan guarded by Houston. Slithers through the lane and hits with the left hand.
He gives you something different every time. He gives you the in-the-middle fadeaway. Now Houston will come down this time, and he's thinking in his mind, okay, I know the fadeaway is coming, so he goes for the up fake, and he slips right through him.
This gives you a... At this Madison Square Garden, which goes back 30 years, he's the top scorer. Jordan with 3 on the 24 will take it from the baseline, and now he has 31.
That was over 3 guys coming at him.
All that often these days. Fade away. 33.
That was nice. He took the bump. Starks gave
8 to play in the 4th. The last 2 baskets for Michael.
Again, he keeps you off balance. He takes you right. He fades you. And now the same side of the court, instead of going to the other, he goes the opposite way and fades him. Never gives you the same thing twice.
Foul on Cummings was his third. Jordan into the lane with the fadeaway. Count it and bring him to the line.
See, look at him. But Pippen gives it to him right, and he knows the split's coming. It's the pass that sets up the shot. These two work so well together. You know, Jordan can see it without even realizing it, that it's the pass that Pippen gives him.
Michael. Oh, my goodness.
See, that's the strength of Michael Jordan. You know, early in his career, he wouldn't have had the type of strength to power and muscle that shot up.
A number of the players and even two of the officials are laughing.
Watch the strength here. He takes the bump, Cummings grabs him, and he still is able to fight through and power through.
You know what? Strength is one thing, but lots of guys are strong, and lots of guys have skill, and only one guy has this level of artistry. Man, see this a second, maybe third, fourth, fifth, and sixth time before you believe it. Here it is again. Oh, yeah.
You know, look at the reaction from the bench. Those two guys, in terms of Winnington and Buechler, they have the best job. Look at them. They have the best job in the world because they get to practice and play with that guy every single day.
Try to make. Jordan has hit 17 of 33 to this point for 42 points. Looks like he won't get the triple-double. He had 8 rebounds and 6 assists a while ago, and he's stuck on those numbers. 8 boards, 6 assists, 42 points, and now he leaves. To a standing ovation. Some of the crowd has left, but most of it remains, and an appreciative ovation for Jordan.
And the thing that I like most about what we've just seen is Phil Jackson's understanding for Jordan.